So, here's my calculator in JavaFX. There's another way which is just like printing, and it doesn't really like run by itself, and you have to like type in the code what you want to like add, divide, take away. So let's just start. So here we have all the imports. So that, for example, everything actually works, and there's like a screen that appears and everything like that. So here we have some variables which we made, which is basically just the different like sizes of the screen. So for example, 350, 320, 150, 100, that'd probably look something like this. That's probably how big it could be. But we could change it to make it look a bit more like this. And all that. So now let's carry on. Here we have some different types of buttons. So button panel is just like, for example, you have like 1 button, 2 button, 3 button, and it's like on a calculator you have different squares with different numbers or shapes or whatever, and then when you click them it will add it on. Then we have Boolean editable, so for example the text box at the top, which will have numbers being inserted and like the equations, that is editable, which means it can be changed. And then here's where the main actual code like begins. So here we have the buttons, and this is like, for example, it'll go 4, 4, 5, 5, and it'll be like how it's laid out. So if I can annotate, you have let's say your top box with like, I don't know, 1 plus 2, and then you'll have your button. There'll be more buttons on the screen like this, and it could be 1, 2 plus equals, and that's what that basically does. It just places all of these where it has to be, so that it doesn't all go like all in one area. Like here you have the screen with 1 plus 2, and there isn't like it's all piled up. So it just makes it look like good. Then we have the borders of those buttons. Then here we have the title. So if I were to run it, it would say calculator on the top. And then the size is calling these variables frame width and frame height. So it's like, how I explained, the size of the screen. And the location, so where it appears on your screen. So I'm pretty sure that will appear somewhere here. Hello. And now, if we look over here, here is like the different font. So you have different fonts. So there's sans serif. There's like a bold one, which makes all the writing look like all pop out. And this is just saying like how I want the font to look like, the size of it, the color of the text. So it's all like customization. So we could really change this to any color we want. Let's keep it black for now, but near the end I will change the color of it. So here we have the different buttons. So for example, it would say 7, 8, 9, then slash. And it would just, so like the normal calculator layout. So 1, 2, 3, divide, 4, 5, 6 times, 7, 8, 9, plus, and then 0 equals. Oh yeah, and a minus here. So it'll be like that. That's what that all does. And then here's the default close operation. So that's like, you can see this X here, for example, that's the exit on close. So if I had to click this, it would close my whole Java page. And then here we have the different like buttons and what they type in. So for example, if we type in the equals, what it will do is, let's say we had 1 plus 2, and then we clicked equals, it would pop up with 3. And it would add the output. As you can see, it will get the text. And then here it says editable, so you can change your text. As you can see, editable equals true. And then here's like an error. So for example, if something goes wrong, so like, I don't know, let's say you type in, for example, 1 plus hi, it will say syntax error because hi isn't like registered onto the code. So it'll be like, oh, you have an error. Please check your calculation. And then here at the end, we have to make sure the code is visible. So if we run it, we have a calculator. So we can do whatever we like here. So we can do 7.26 plus 15.39, and then it will show up the answer. As you can see, we can edit it. So let's do hello plus 2. And as you can see, it says syntax error because of course I typed up hello. And yeah, all of these work. So you can do 2 divided by 1 equals, oh, I accidentally pressed plus, so that plus 2, that'd make 4. You can also do, let me just clear this, and then you could do 5 times 55, I guess, times 6. It'll come up with 330. So now I'll change the color of the text to green, let's say. And then if we run it, now, as you can see, the border of it, oh, it's the border, it's green now, so you can do 1 times 500, and then it'll equal 500. So let's change that back. So yeah, that's like a Java effects version, which makes it like all happen by itself. But if you're just like, oh, I really don't want to do this homework, well, I want to make this easier for myself, or you just want to make your own like quick calculator that can let you answer just like a basic question. So let's call this basic calculator. Make sure it's in normal Java and not JavaFX. And press finish. Okay, and now let's remove all this. So this is like print, like just print. It's that easy. So all you have to do, type in system.out.println. And let's say, oh, I don't know how to do 2 plus 2. I could type in 2. Wait, no, I can do 2 plus 2. Now if I run it, you have your answer. And you're like, oh, I don't know what, I don't know, 1 plus 1 is. Or you could just make it like super hard. So let's say you have like 5,279 times times 7,148. I don't know. And then it'll pop up with our answer here. And we can keep on building this up. So we could do minus 1,004. No. 1,042 divided by 3 plus 400,000 times 2. And as you can see, if we run it, it just makes a number. So yeah, those are some different things you can do. I also have other types of calculators, so let me try find them. Okay, it should be somewhere here. Calculator. Okay. So this is like a different form of calculator you can do. So it says, please enter your first number. So let's do 780. Please enter your second number, 200, I don't know. And then you have to pick a number. So we can either do addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, or the power. Let's do multiplication. So we type in 3. And then as you can see, 780.0 times 200.0 equals that. 156,000. So yeah, there's those ways. Let me see if I have any more. Oh wait. I think those are all. But you can customize these like however you like. So for example, with this one, which is the JavaFX one, I don't know, you can change like maybe like these to letters. Haven't tried this before, so I don't know what will happen, but but we can try it, and I'm sure it will like display instead of numbers, it'll be letters. Okay, let's just keep it like that. Let's see if it works. And as you can see, it really extends the screen size. However, it does work. So let's carry on with this. And then what we can do is we can extend the screen size. And then if you don't know how to count for some reason, then you can type it as in letters. So let's do take, actually no, let's make it subtraction 0 point equals and addition. Okay, so now if we run it, as you can see, way too small. 5. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. 5 add 5 equals. Yeah, it doesn't really work very well. However, you can do that. So if you change it, where is it? So for example, where's the code? But where there's the equal sign, you can change like it to equals, how you wrote it. So you can customize this in like any way you like. You can change colors. Yeah. Also, up here, you can also change your background. So let's say I wanted it to be is there salmon? Oh no, okay. Let's do like a pink. Actually no, let's do a green. And then if we were to run it, as you can see, our background of, well, this is green. I mean, I don't know if people, I mean, if you like the color green that much, or just any color very, very much, you can make your whole calculator just green. But yeah. So, um, yeah. I don't know if there's much else I can do because I've showed my calculator projects. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end this now. Do you have any questions now that you want to tell me, or do you think you're okay? Okay. So I'm gonna end the stream. I'm gonna end the meeting now. Thank you for joining.